Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I'm going to be doing a DIY. Now I guess this is my first DIY on this channel and I'm super duper excited to share it with you guys. Now this DIY, you can literally gift it to anybody. There's nothing like you can gift it to this one or that one only. And this is a very unique DIY and I'm pretty sure the person who's going to be receiving this is going to be jumping in joy. So let's directly get started with today's video. So for this DIY, the things that you'll be needing are, the first thing that you'll be needing is a jigsaw puzzle piece. The one that I bought is from Amazon. I will link that in the description box below, don't worry about that. It is made up of pine wood. What I will suggest you is when you're buying this jigsaw puzzle piece, don't buy the cardboard ones because they will bend and break eventually. This one, which is made up of pine wood, it's pretty sturdy, it's pretty hard and it's really nice. So your photographs will also stay really good and also it won't really bend or get damaged over time. So yeah, you should definitely go for something which is made up of wood. The second thing you'll be needing are photographs. Now you'll be needing 6 photographs in all. This is the one which I have bought. I've gone for the glossy finish. I'm not gone for the matte finish because I feel glossy one is a little better. That's just my opinion. Whatever is your opinion, it's completely okay. And the sizing that you'll be needing for this is 14 centimeter or 5.5 inches, and this has to be in length and breadth both. The length and breadth have to be similar, they don't have to be different at all. The next thing that you'll be needing is Fevi-stick or glue. Now I will recommend that go for the stick format and not the Fevicol glue because again it's liquidy and there are chances of air bubbles to happen on the photograph, whereas in the stick format you can just directly stick it out. So that is one difference which I have noticed, so preferably go for a stick. The next thing that you'll be needing are scissors. Now here I have used 2 scissors. One, the longer one which I'm going to be using is for the straight line cutting which I'm going to be doing, and for the curved C shape which is going to be there with the jigsaw puzzle, I'm going to be using the smaller one because I feel that worked really better for me while I was just trying my hands on cutting the piece like the shape properly. So this is my opinion. You can just go for one scissor, it's completely your choice, there's no problem in that at all. The next thing that you'll be needing is a black pen or a pencil. You can just go completely with whatever you want. There's nothing like you have to use this. You can use a pencil or preferably a black pen. So yeah, so these are the things that you'll be needing for making this DIY. Now let's get started with how to make this DIY. Now just a little small tip I would like to give you over here is that just in case if your hands are not pretty good at cutting, like my hand is not super well versed with cutting shapes. So what I basically did is I just took a plain Fullscape paper and I just traced the shape of the puzzle first and I just cut it 3 to 4 times just to get a hang of it, and then I went on the actual photograph and then I cut it. So this will actually reduce your wastage, and these glossy finish printouts are generally like 20 bucks or something like that. So yeah, you can even save that for yourself. So this is just a small tip that I'm giving you guys. And then what you have to do is you have to just flip the photograph on the plain white side and just take 4 pieces of the puzzle, okay, and just place them above the photograph, and then what you have to do is remove the bottom 2 or top 2, whatever you want, and then remove one piece and then just start tracing it, and without lifting the first one, place the second one first, okay, on in alignment properly, and then remove the one which you have already traced. As you guys can see over here in the clip, I feel this is more self-explanatory. So this thing you have to do for all the 6 photographs. So you'll be needing 6 photographs in all. So once you're done with that, you just have to do the most simplest thing, which is cutting. Now for the straight line which is there, I'm using the bigger scissor, and for cutting the C shape of the puzzle, I am just using a smaller scissor. Now over here, please take your own sweet time in cutting it and don't really be like I want to finish this really soon. And with the C shape specifically, please ensure that you're really careful about it. Just in case if you're not comfortable with scissors, then you can also do one thing is use paper cutters. But I am not really well versed with paper cutters. I'm comfortable with scissors, so you can totally go for something like that too. And once you're done, cutting for all the 6 photographs, which will be 24 pieces in all, what you have to do is you just have to take the glue stick, apply it on the back of the photograph, and just start sticking it all. Now, just to avoid a little bit of confusion, what I did is, after cutting the 4 pieces along with the photograph, I just put one puzzle piece on the side, and then I continued with the rest of all. So it just made me like, okay, this is for this and that is for that, so you won't get confused. So you can just do something like that. And once you're done with all of that, this is how your final product looks like, and I honestly love how it turned out to be. I really hope this looks visually appealing for you too. And also, just to add a little bit of twist over here, what I have done is, with every photograph that I have stuck, I have also added a small message into it. Like, say for example, this photograph right here that you're seeing was clicked on Christmas, last year Christmas day. So one really amazing memory that I have with this photograph is that while we were at Lower Parel Phoenix, what happened is we played this ping pong ball game, and I have in my life never won any of these ping pong ball games, and that day I actually won. So yeah, just a sweet message saying like, on this special day we won a ping pong ball game, and the person has to guess which was that occasion and just join the puzzle pieces. So you can just make it a little interesting like that. So what really happens is, with special memory, you also recollect the moments that happened on that day, and they just make you feel really nice. This is just one extra input that I would like to give you, so you can do something like that. So yeah, with that we finish this DIY video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it, and if you made it till the end, thank you so much for making it till the end. It really means a lot to me. And if you want me to make more such creative DIY videos, please let me know in the comment section down below, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.